Hey everyone, it's Desy Cheng, and this right here is the all-new Dayfarer Sling 2 liter. Now in this video, I'm going to be telling you what I didn't like about this, what I do like about it, and hopefully by the end of this video, it'll help you decide whether this sling is going to be right for you. Now full disclosure, Modern Dayfarer did send this sling for my honest YouTube review. They do not get to preview this video before it gets published. I'm not getting paid by them, but I do get to keep it. So first let's get into some basics. In terms of size, it's 2 liters in size, and as for the fabric and exterior shell, it's made out of a 100% recycled 420D velocity nylon, and it's got this multi-layer polyurethane coating, or that's water repellent, and that's going to make it really durable. So next, let's get into some of the dislikes I have with the bag. Now, there's nothing major, and they're kind of more minor things that would be nitpicking, but if I had to say something, there's a couple, and or a few actually. The first one is that the where the strap is kind of sewn is kind of like, it is on the upper end, but it's also kind of in the middle part as well, so that when I do hold it, it's got a tendency just to kind of face downwards, which is a little bit annoying. I wish that potentially these straps were sewn a little bit higher, so that when I do, you know, hold this and hang this, it kind of like would sit a little bit more upright. The second thing I wish it had was a zippered pocket at the back. That's always handy if you're carrying around valuables that you need quick access to. That's on the exterior. There is a zippered pocket on the inside, but I always like to have a zippered pocket on the outside. And the final thing has to do with the key leash. Now, I actually do like the key leash and the hardware that's been used, but I feel like it's a little bit short. So if this was kind of on my body and it had to kind of like open a door, it's kind of like, you know, it's too close to my body, or sorry, too close to the bag. So I wish it was just a little bit longer so I can kind of, you know, whip it out a little bit and just kind of open my door without taking the need to take the keys off the key leash. And next, let's get into a couple things that I really do like about this bag. The first thing is just the overall design and how it looks on my body. It's sleek. I really love the color. And yeah, I mean, I think that Modern Dayfarer has done a fantastic job with just how it looks. It's definitely something that I would gravitate to and that I would want to buy for myself. The second thing that I really do like is actually like this kind of magnetic kind of latch. So it's really, really easy just to kind of open and close. And it's also got 3 different levels. So if you did stuff this bag a little bit more, then, you know, you can kind of put it at the upper top section, just to kind of, you know, make it a little bit bigger. But then also, if you don't have as much stuff, you can definitely put it on the smaller one and just to kind of really compress it down a little bit more. And the last thing that I really liked was just the materials that has been used into it. Nothing feels cheap about the bag. Everything from the zippers, the buckles, the hardware, even this kind of fidlock buckle just to kind of open and close. Everything just seems so high quality. So definitely you're gonna get your value when you purchase this product. All right, so next I do want to show you what the bag looks like up close. So this is kind of like the front of the bag. This is the back of the bag. This is kind of like the buckles, or sorry, the strap, which is on kind of like a hinge system, which is nice. And there you do have that kind of fidlock mechanism, or the magnetic kind of latch, so it's really easy to take on and off. And then just to kind of shorten or make the strap longer, you're just gonna essentially just feed this through the buckle, and that's essentially it. Now there's no exterior zippers or pockets or anything like that, so everything just goes through the main compartment. So you do have a upper latch right here, and this is a magnetic latch system, so there's kind of 3 points that you can kind of attach it to. And then when you do look inside the bag, it is nice and roomy, but it's not a huge bag, which I do like, and it's essentially just got space just for exactly what I would need to carry on a day-to-day basis. So at the back, there's actually a padded slide pocket for kind of, you know, things such as you know, a phone. So I'll kind of put my phone out there just right now. And then in front of that, you got 2 kind of stretchy stash pockets. So in this one pocket right here, I do have a power bank and also my phone cable. So that goes right there. And then in this other pocket, I just also have my AirPods. The AirPods fit nicely in there. I also have my wallet. And then in here, you just have, you know, one big kind of open space. You know, there's that key leash that, which I mentioned, and here's that clip. So I really like how it's nice and big. So some key leashes I've seen that are very, very small, but this one's a nice sized one. And then the final area is you just have a zippered pocket on this kind of one side right here. Let's see if I can zip it up, and it's large enough for a pair of sunglasses. Now there's no padding on the inside, which is fine, but yeah, there's even though I had all these items in this bag, I didn't feel like my sunglasses were too squished or anything, or that they would break. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of everything that would fit inside this bag. So let's wrap this video up. Who is this bag for? Well, it's definitely meant for like the urban explorer, a traveler, pretty much anyone who's just on the go that wants a sling that's not too big and it's not too small, and it just, it's got enough space just to kind of carry exactly what I need on a day-to-day basis. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.